is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to Roblin Live. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live. Roblin Live right now. Yeah.
Which one is this? Local or server? Chris, is it the local server, local or server for the recording? Is local recording or server recording? Okay, thank you. A new option.
Host started recording.
Okay, thank you.
Do you, Roblin Live? I'm gonna say it again. Do you, that's you, that's each and every one of you, Roblin Live. I know you do. Alex, I know you do. 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕗𝕒𝕗 in Bangladesh. He's a big helper of ours. He not only does he publicize what we're doing, he watches what we're doing, and he's creative too. He creates videos for us. So thank you very much to 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕗𝕒𝕗. He used to be first boy all the time when we had the Ollie Boy contest, he and Frank Rowe. So without further ado, let's kick this shindig off tonight. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If you're not an OES and you want to be, if you're not an OES and you could be, If you want to be and could be and you should be and you would be. If you want to be, yes, you can. Go to roblinlive.com. What happens when you go to roblinlive.com? Pulls up Lynn Nakamoto's domain. Oh, yeah, roblinlive.com. And all you got to do is get yourself an email, get yourself an email password, get yourself 3 free products. 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕚 All right. So that's exciting. Very exciting. But you know what's exciting? What we're going to talk about tonight. All right. This is day 604. 604. 604. Friday night. This is the 19th day of April 2024, and we're getting ready to kick off another 10-day extension. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are. Beginning tomorrow and the 21st, we'll have a 10-day extension, which will expire on April 30th.
Or later. Some people had May 1, so it depends. Not everybody has April 30.
Like I said, it may be later for some. Won't be earlier, but it may be later for some. So you've got yourself a 10-day freebie to where you can continue doing 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 around the globe. Just do, all right? And we are live in 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, and we are just as live on YouTube. We're just as live in Facebook groups. We're just as live in X, which is Twitter, the former Twitter. And don't be surprised if you see Rob Lynn live in LinkedIn. So we're everywhere. We are all over the map, but our primary home base is right here, right now, live on 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. Thank you, Mr. Mafara, for that. All right, all right, all right. That's right, boys and girls, moms and dads, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas. It's time for another edition of Rob Lynn Live and Ali. Ali.
The Wonder Dog?
That would be him.
I'm not going to sing if you stop what you want. No.
I didn't ask you to sing. I know better. Singing and dancing is not your shtick, I can assure you.
Thank you.
My feet know for sure.
Thank you.
All right. So here we go. Let's get this now. It's Rob Lynn Live and Ali Boy, the Wonder Dog, with tonight's topic. And yes, we do. This is our 604th topic. I think we've repeated once or twice. This is not a repeat. Managing your time - effective strategies. All right. Well, you have to have a strategy if you're going to manage your time. You don't just manage it. You have to think about it. You have to plan it. You have to execute it. So thinking, planning, and executing is how we do it at On Passive. Now, we'll have a little bit of a talk by myself about the subject matter, managing your time, effective strategies. It'll be followed by community time, where each and every one of you as attendees can come to the panel and be on the panel with Lynn Nakamoto and me. If you want to be. If you want to be. If you don't want to be, stay where you're at as an attendee. But most people, usually we have anywhere from 20 to 30. We've had as many as 38 on the panel. Come to the panel. And why come to the panel? Because you get a bird's eye view of what's all going on within On Passive. It's an even clearer view from the top. All right? So, community time will be after our little discussion. A bit of signing, if we have anyone from the deaf community here tonight, and a song by John Barilla, the one and only, the baritone himself, JJB Tin Man. Now, let's have a drink of water. While I'm doing that, do you have time for hellos, or should I go ahead right into prayers?
I can say hello to the folks. Let's say hi to the folks in our actual 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 webinar, and starting with, let's start from the bottom, from the most recent. Hello to Juanita Slack, Irena Steksala, Hi, Karen Monsees. Welcome. Hi, Nagaraj. He was the first to log in today. Hi, Armin Hogue. How are you? Hello to Sarananda Das, who's with us every night. And for him, it's every morning. And it's early morning, too. He's an early riser just so he can be at our show. Thank you. Hello to Angela Lalande. She's with us every night as well. Hi, Frank Rowe.
Frank Rowe in the house.
Hello, Franz Marcelin in Ocala, Florida. How are you? Hello to, let me scroll up a bit more, Rabindra Kumar Pradil. Well, I can't see the whole name. Rabindra Kumar. Hello, 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 he says. Hello to back to you. And who else was here? Don Swihart is here. Hi, Don. Deborah Lang. Hi, Deborah. How are you? And we also have, we scroll back up, Carmela Schwartz, and she's commenting with very nice hashtags. Follow her example. Type those hashtags in our webinar chat and in our live streams as well. It helps all of us. Hi, Elizabeth Bade in PNG. She's here.
3 nights in a row. Come on down, PNG, Elizabeth.
Yay, Elizabeth.
Good stuff, Elizabeth.
That's great to have you. Let me scroll up a little bit more. See if I caught everybody. Oh, I want to say hi to Manigandan. How are you, Manigandan?
Right.
Let's scroll up. Greg Lakin is here.
Hello, Greg.
Isabel Bailey.
Ooh, doggies.
Chris Tiazon.
All right.
I'm scrolling up a little more. Sarananda. Greg. John Barilla. How are you, John? Ayansha Verma, who's here with us every night. Thank you, Ayansha. Appreciate you a lot. Okay. Korada Mohan Rao. Hello, Korada. Nice to have you here. I'm almost at the top.
All right. Let me know when you're done.
Okay. Oh, Palashiyoti Boca Leal is here. Hello, Palash. Welcome. Who's a frequent fan of ours, often here as well, and as well as, you know, Ayan. Yeah, that one more. Nirajan Chand. Hi, Nirajan Chand. Welcome.
All right.
And some people that just came in are Roy Davies. Hi, Roy. Mukesh Nishad. How are you, Mukesh? And Jennifer Drummond, a regular with us. Onye Loni is here as well. Hi, Onye. And Robert Williamson. And I also see Toy Him.
Toy Him from sunny Singapore. Come on down, Toy.
I think I caught everybody up to now. All
righty. We got a few more that are in the YouTube chat. Let's say hello to Michael Chatta, who's one of our moderators. Kushal Pegu, of course. Yaram Obalesu. And there's Kushal again. And let's see who else. Nagaraj is here. Hello, Nagaraj.
They're amazing.
Handling both things. And we'd like to say thank you to Sifu Francis Tay for that super sticker. Thank you, Sifu Francis Tay. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yes, we do. And let's say hello to Roy Davies, who's doing double duty tonight. And I said Nagaraj and Kushal and Michael Chatta, of course. And Michael does the beautiful emojis for us that are in the ticker. And he also greets everybody personally. Thank you, Michael.
Appreciate it.
Encore Das is in the house. Hello, Encore. We're glad you're here as well. Maruth June Arjaya is in the house. Maruth Yun Jaha is here. Hello to you. And Vavine Benny
Hi, Vivian.
Hello, Vavine. We're glad you're here. Thanks for hopping on board from down under in Australia. She hails from Papua New Guinea, where she grew up,
And her heart
then
stays
moved to
there.
Australia.
Her heart is in PNG. We know
Yes,
that.
it is. Carmela Schwartz is here. Gina Leva is here. Hello to
Oh.
you. Glad
Hi,
you're
Jean.
here.
How are you doing, Jean?
Hope you're feeling okay, Jean. And let's go to Sarah Fambe is here. There's Vavine again. Bamal Patel is here from India. And let's see who else is here. Vavine. Let's see. Nagaraj, Michael. Chandan is in the house. Stephanie Morrison is in the house as well. And Chandan, as I mentioned, is here.
I see on our side, on the 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒 webinar side, I see Henry Horn has popped in.
All right.
Cynthia Deering as well is now here. Anybody else?
We got Ilyasu is right here live and in color on YouTube as well. And let's see, Tarun is here. And Chandan is here as well. Let's keep going. Greg Hill in the house. All right, Greg Hill, our gift master, meister, and master. All right, thank you, Greg, for that. Tarun is here. Who else is here? Come on down now. Let's see. Frank Rowe, as we mentioned, is here. And Nagaraj, of course. Tarun, Shandan, Gina Leva again. Hello, Gene. And let's see. There's Roy Davies, Michael Chatta, Nagaraj, Tarun again. Ooh, doggies, it's going fast. Frank Rowe in the house. Thank you, Frank. And there's Greg Hill again. Let's see who else is here. David Doc Passive Rosowski. Ooh, hello, Doc. Nice to see you, David. Glad you're here, brother.
Yeah.
David Lavelle in the house. Hello, David. Paul Savitis is here as well. Malkest Saini is here. Very nice. For sure, for sure. Who else? Irena Stexala in the house, of course. You wouldn't miss it.
She's on both sides.
She's covering all the bases tonight. And let's see who else is here. David, got you covered. Kansas City Chief Wise Switzer. David Switzer's in the house. Hello, David.
Hi, David.
Glad you're here. There's Pravin again. Kumar, hello to you. Irena, of course. Rishi Good is here. Rishi Good is here. We mentioned Francis and his super sticker. Thank you very much, Sifu Francis.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, we appreciate. And there's Vavine Benny again. And it looks like another super sticker popped up. Let's see who that's from. It's from Guyana, our favorite monk in Brooklyn, New York. Thank you, Guyana. We appreciate you very much for that super sticker. Very much, actually. And let's see. Gina Leva saying hello to John Barilla. Everybody's saying hello to the Tin Man. All right. And there's Vavine again. Oh, my goodness, she's everywhere. Who else? Who else? Angie Lynn, Frank Rowe, Vavine.
I see on our side, on the 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒 side, I see that Pat Green is here now.
Pat Green, Dorothy is in the house. All right, all right, all right. And we mentioned Roy Davies and Frank Michael Chatta. So let's get this shindig off and running with our topic tonight, manage your time effective strategies. Here we go. All right. Listen up. We got a few golden nuggets for you here. You've heard most of this before. We're going to do announcements first, shall we? We have a new 10-day extension beginning tomorrow and ending on April 30th. So that's for 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒. Check out.
30th or so, remember?
Or so. That's correct. There's always that or so. Check out 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕒𝕒 and the newest edition with the newest features, including Go Live. Oh, yeah. Go Live. And we tried it out today. Still got a little tweaking to do there.
But it's still cool.
It was very cool. I mean, you click on your email or your email when it comes in, and you're automatically in the conference. Automatically. No logging in. You are in like Perry Como. You're in. Oh, my God. Or Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett. You're in like Tony Bennett. And we'd like to say thank you to Vivine Bene.
Thank you,
Vivine,
Vivine.
thank you very much for that super sticker from our heart to yours. Thank you very much, Vivine.
We appreciate you.
We do very much so. Thank you for attending and also obviously for that super sticker. So thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, and all right, migrate without hesitate. Do not pass go without migrating. Now is the time. Sign the NDA agreement and the affiliate agreement. Check out the OnPassive newest website, if you would, please. Check out the latest YouTubes on OnPassive's channel. We got our very own YouTube channel. Lynn has hers, and others have theirs. Log into OES and check your profile, the ticker, and the pop-ups in the back office because things are changing by the moment. You don't want to miss a lick. Not a lollipop. You don't want to miss a lick.
That's right.
Hop on an 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕣 when you can. Subscribe to 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕣 and enjoy because learning brings you earnings. So you might as well know what you're doing. Practice. Know of anyone needing assistance? You know the drill, kids. Attending webinars. Helping one helps us all. Attend webinars when you can. All right, this evening, let's get after it now. This evening, we're talking time and efficiency. That's right. We're talking making your time efficient on passive style. What in the world do we mean? Well, from dawn until dusk and beyond, what you do with your waking moments needs to count. It's got to count for something, as if this is the Olympics and you're chasing the gold. That's our analogy there. This is the Olympics and you're chasing the gold. There are several key strategies, which I'd like to mention, that we as global affiliates can do each day based on the importance and based on urgency, importance and agency. All right, here we go. Let me take a swig of that Gatorade Zero, and then we'll get after creating a schedule, which is strategy 1.
And I see Mel Marcano popped in. Hi, Mel. He's in our webinar chat now. One of our
all right, thank you,
core
Mel.
people. And I
Appreciate
see
you.
Dinesh Sharma's here. Hello,
Appreciate
back
you
to
being
you, Dinesh.
All right, so create a schedule. What do we mean by that? Well, the best strategy here is to block time out for specific tasks. Tasks that you're going to do every day, each and every day, and activities by sticking to this schedule. Staying on track will seem like second nature. It'll be like easy peasy, etc. All right? Eliminate, now get this, eliminate distractions by veering clear of social media, emails, or that unnecessary meeting that can just pop up, for example, like a freight train derailment. You don't need anything like that. We don't need to get derailed from being focused, okay? And it's a good strategy to eliminate distractions and use website blockers, which you can use, or notifications, which you can do. I didn't say that, but yeah, turn off notifications and you can get after it, okay? All right. Number 3, breaking the action. Recharging and maintaining a steady focus is important. So alternate periods of concentration with frequent breaks will certainly pay huge dividends, okay? Now, there's a couple more points we'd like to make. First off, learn to say no. Everything doesn't have to be a yes. So if you're bogged down or busy, say no. You've got your hands full here with OnPassive. So learn to say no. as you cannot be everything to everybody all the time. It doesn't work that way. I've tried it. You can't be everything to everybody at the same time. All right? All right. Throw in an occasional no, I'm sorry, but my schedule is booked. That's all you got to say. It's simple. That's it.
True.
Nothing more. Just say, my time is busy and I'm booked. That's all you got to do. The use of tools, the use of calendars, the use of to-do lists, all handy strategies to have in your bailiwick. And using time tracking applications, oh yes, such as 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕚 can help you plan, prioritize, and monitor your time usage and monitor it effectively. And that's the name of the game here, is being effective. We want to be effective in everything we do. All right, here's what comes with following the aforementioned strategies. Let's see what you get by doing it that way. Well, you get better time management. Oh yeah. You get increased productivity, just what we need. You get stress reduction because you're not pushing, and the achievement of a healthier work-life balance. And that's something we all need to do. All right?
Balance is the name of the game.
Balance is it.
Moderation. That's moderation.
So with all of this, moderation. With all of this being said, it's that time again. It's time for us to slide on over, make room for all of you that want to come to the panel as panelists on RoblinLive.com. You want to be here for this. We're going to talk about some specifics which you need to know about in balancing your healthier work-life balance. Yeah. All right. Are we ready for community time, or would you like me to go on and we'll do a few more hellos?
I think community time would be fine. It's half an hour after.
All right. It's 30 minutes after. How do we do community time here at Roblin Live? Oop, glad you asked. All we need to do is the following. So stand by one. And I'm going to make my picture wider to where I can see the complete grid and know who all's coming to the panel. All right, here we go. Here's how you do it. There's a little man with, it's an icon at the bottom of that first page where you see all the attendees. Yes, you do. There's a little man with a speaker sticking out of his ear. It kind of looks like this. Just like this. All you have to do is click on that bad boy. He's a good boy sometimes. Click on him. And the next thing you know, you're in RoblinLive.com. And a pop up. And all you have to do is complete that and send her in. All you got to do is submit. 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 That's all you got to do. No other paperwork. Just SUBMIT. All right. So that all being said, we know how to come to the panel now. It's very easy peasy, to quote Mr. Mafara. All you have to do is make sure that your brittle isn't your brittle. Yeah, your peanut brittle. No, your oh, Robbie, what are you doing here tonight? Just make sure that you're ready to come to the panel. Okay? And all you have to do is click on the little man with the speaker hanging out of his ear like this. Kind of looks like this. And then either Lynn, myself, or Christy is on, will bring you to the panel. So get ready, get set. Here we go.
All right. Come on down.
All right, who have we got now trying to come to the panel? Let's have a name.
All right. Here they start coming in. First up, we have Deborah Long.
Deb Long. Hello, Deborah.
And we also have John JJB Tin Man coming in.
All right, the Tin Man's here.
There's says hello, everybody, and 𝕄𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒.
All right, Onya Loni, and here we go. I see
Hi,
Deb.
John.
Hello, Deb,
Hi,
Deb, 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 Deb.
And John.
And there's John, JJB, the Tin Man. Hello, John. Welcome, 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 sir.
Hi, hi.
Here comes Mel.
Mel coming to the panel, and I see Onya Loni is here. Very nice.
Nice.
Double Mel is here. Who else is coming to the panel?
We have Elizabeth Bade.
Elizabeth Bade from New. All right, Elizabeth, welcome, 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 Miss Bade. Who else is coming?
We have Dawn Swihart and her husband, BL.
All right, Dawn Swihart and BL. Hello, kids.
And here comes Gianna from New York.
All right, Gianna, coming to the panel. Thank you very much, Gianna.
Hey, Dawn and BL.
All right, welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. Who else we got?
Vilash is here. Hi,
Vilash
Gianna.
is in the house from India. Namaste, namaskar. Hello, brother. Right.
Welcome. We have Pat Green coming in. Hi, Pat.
Dorothy. Yeah. All right. Pat Green is here tonight. Who
And
else?
Carmela Schwartz.
Carmela Schwartz. All right. The Israeli Rose is here tonight. All right.
Namaste, Vilash. I see he posted
All right.
in the chat.
Namaste. Namaskar.
Very
Vilash.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Islam, namaste, Krishna, namaste.
Namaste.
Very nice.
All right. Who else is coming to the panel?
That is
Yes.
it for now.
All right, that's it for now. So let's get this shindig kicked off. Let's continue on. A simple raise of your electronic hand, which you'll find is right smack dab in the middle of your icon. So just click on that and away we shall go, or come, as the case might be. So without anything else being said, let's go to the panel.
All right. How's everybody? I see Mel has her hand up.
All right, I think we'll go to Mel first, and thank you. Let me go to the participants first. Hang on one second, please. One memento, and let's go to Melanie Marcano. Go ahead, Mel. We're listening.
Night, Rob. Good night, Lynn. Sister Lynn. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Yeah, I do micromanagement as much as I can. I don't always do it. Sometimes I run myself over by doing too many things at a time. But lately, I have self-talk, and I said I will take it easy. There are times, for example, I was up for 2 weeks, but I managed to do certain things, accomplish certain things that I wanted to, as far as in on passive or in ONET, you know. But for my own self, my own personal self, or things that I was supposed to do, I did not get to do it. However, it is my own, I didn't regret it anyhow, because I said, whatever is left behind to do, there's always time. I make notes of what I have to do, especially when it comes to things if on passive. Like I mentioned, I have the notes on my computer, and I take a lot of notes on my computer really and truly. So when I'm ready, I just copy and paste. The other thing that I do is I use the calendar on Google. There are many different calendars, but I make use of the Google Calendar and remind myself. I color code. I love colors, right? So I color code what I'm going to do, and I, just make a note of it. And I put an alert on it so that when it's time, it will be about 10 minutes before I do the stuff. It rings out to me. And I write down stuff as well. I try not to do that anymore, but I still write it down. I have a notepad on my fridge. It's posted magnetic, and I write it down. So if I were to do my hair, if I were to go grocery, I mark it down. And yeah, that's my time management for now. And otherwise, I take it easy. I sleep in when I know I'm off, because I know don't have to work the next day. That is time to free myself. And or I just sit on the chair and call whoever, my sister, whoever. So all of these are incorporated in my time management.
All
Just
right.
make time for life, make time for my job and for unpassive. Oh, and the last thing, I'm saying too many one time, but just this afternoon, I went on, I know I have to start work tomorrow, an odd day, but anyhow, I have to work, I have to make money. And I make sure I go through my emails at work, so I won't have to be bombarded tomorrow when I'm taking calls to go through the emails. So I clear it out, and I check my schedule to see what was up. So yeah.
All right. Sounds smart to me.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Time management.
All right. Let's do some more hands if we could. S'il vous plaît. We're talking time management, and we're talking you and exactly how you do it. So with all that being said, let's go to the panel and see who's got a question.
And Cecil's coming in.
All right, all right, all right. It's Cecil. All right.
Hello, Cecil.
All right, all right, all right. I believe I'm muted, and I wanted to take my picture off so I can make a pit stop, which I'll do now. So go ahead, Lynn.
All right. So the topic tonight is managing your time, effective strategies. So there's no really right or wrong. Every one of us manages time in our own way. Some of us manage our time better. Some of us need some help in managing our time. But if you have any little things that you do to manage your time, that's going to be of help to everyone here. Again, no right or wrong. It's what you just do, or things that you hope to do. Maybe you have plans to manage your time better. So what are your objectives and goals in making your life easier by managing your time better? Anybody got ideas? Can be little ideas, don't have to be huge things, little things, like even having a physical calendar that you glance at every day. That's part of time management. Writing
I
notes.
think Carmela has an idea. I see somebody's hand is up.
Oh, thank you, John.
Yep, we'll go to Carmela and then over to Dawn and DL. So let's go to Carmela first.
Are you muted on your side? You were muted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of,
Well,
let's see, it might come from here. Let's see.
that ain't bad. No, it is.
Yeah. No.
All right, let's go to Carmela, and then we'll go to DL and Dawn. Go ahead, Carmela.
Let us know if you hear echoing, okay, people, so we know. I see it right here. Is that you? I think your mic is. Can I mute you? I can mute from my end.
It's muted.
I just muted you now. Okay, see, the echo's gone now, right?
Yeah, the echo's gone.
Okay, we got it. We figured it out.
All right, so Carmela, go ahead, please. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
That's fine. We just saw you a few minutes ago. Your camera was on a little bit, like 1 minute ago. Oh, there we see you again. Yes. Uh,
think the day before the things I have to do tomorrow, and I promise to myself, for example, until 11 o'clock, I have to finish 3 of them, which is important. There are 3 ways of time management. The one that is emergency, that you must do, you can't go over. There are things that you can go over, so you delay them. And there are the one that you plan for tomorrow. So I put it on a list. It's helped me to in the daytime, because sometimes you're busy and the time is past and you miss that show or that appointment. So I put alarm clock to remind me that something has to happen in 10 days. So I know that I have to go to a meeting.
Basically, I started the blockchain course here just a few days back. So my time management skills would have to be refined here a little more with on passive included as well. But it's the blockchain course in particular is very, very difficult, and it's going to tax my intellect, so to speak. But one of the biggest things, though, is just going back to what I said just a moment ago about distractions. I start my day out in the morning, obviously, routine tasks such as my prayers, and then I do my lunch, and then I got the study in the afternoon, and all the meantime checking on passive updates. So I'm a busy guy. So back to you, Rob.
All right, thanks. Now, you said you start off with lunch. Does that mean you get up at 11 o'clock, or are you up early?
You start off with breakfast.
No, I start out with breakfast. I get up early, anywhere from I'd say 6:30 to 7:30, usually, anywhere in there. Many times I wake
That's early enough. When you said you start off with lunch, I figured, oh, this guy sleeps
He gets
in.
fed three times a day, so don't let him kid you here. He has his
Oh,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so plus his snacks.
You got anything on it?
all right. I assume they're all healthy since you're in there.
But I live with my calendar. I mean, I have everything on my calendar, so I know what's going on, and it kind of keeps me straight through the week. I think that was one of the hardest things after being retired is, what do I do with all my time now? But he seems to keep me pretty busy, and I try to do some personal things for myself. But I have my calendar that I live by every day. It keeps me organized.
Well,
And
that's a good thing.
I forgot I exercise 6 days a week. I've got equipment and bicycles here at the house, so I try to keep myself in shape as well. Back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's see who else wants to chime in. Let's go to Pat Green, and also known as Dorothy in Kansas. Go ahead, Miss Kansas.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see everybody.
Roger, same here.
One of the things I'm trying to work on is my time, and because I'm working full time, and my husband's gone a lot, so I try to spend time with him too. And he's working full time. Plus, he has a side gig that he's doing. So I try to put things on my calendar on my phone, and it reminds me, of course, online too. I don't always check it, which every once in a while I'll miss something, and I try not to do that. I had 2 doctor's appointments today, and one of them changed the time on me. They called me ahead of time, fortunately, so I could go ahead and change it and make the appointment. But I'm trying to get organized that way, and I figured one thing at a time, and work on it and improve it and do that way. It gives me more time to do other things too. So that's what I'm doing.
All righty. Sounds like you have a plan. That's good. So far, everybody's had a pretty good plan of how they're going to stay organized, and we're getting some backfeed from somewhere.
So let's check.
Let's see where that's coming from.
It's quiet now.
Okay. Well, thanks very much.
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't my husband mowing the grass. He's out here mowing
Oh,
by the window.
Yeah, it's fine.
That could have been the lawnmower kicking in.
So I put myself on mute so you guys won't hear that. So sorry.
All right. Thank you very much. Oh, now why did this thing go to the big view again? What did I do now?
I
didn't even touch it.
Go to view actual size.
Actual. All right, I'm back.
And then close out the X.
And close out the attendees. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you for that help. So let's go to the view and go to actual size. All right. All right. Who wants to tell us a little about how they stay organized, or they're getting organized, and how they're managing their time, how they're managing their day? And you got to mix in a little bit of on passive in there as well. So let's go to Elizabeth. What's that?
Oh, Elizabeth's going to speak. Okay. If it goes dead, I have a question to ask.
Okay. Nothing's gone dead yet, because I'm still here and I'm still kicking.
And Pedro and Sukanti are coming in.
All right. Good.
Welcome.
Good deal. Let's go to Elizabeth Bade of Papua New Guinea. Say hello.
Elizabeth. Hi, Nixon. Elizabeth, where are you? Let me start pinning. Make sure we can see her. Actually, I don't see her at the moment.
Yes, I see her right here.
Okay.
She's at the bottom right.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth Bade.
There. Okay. Let me pin
Elizabeth,
her.
can you unmute? Go ahead.
I pinned her so that we can see her.
Elizabeth, are you here, please? I know you are out there somewhere.
Well, let's go back to her.
All right.
She's available. I see her. She's probably trying to unmute.
All right, Elizabeth,
meantime,
we'll be back to you. Don't go away.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So my question is, do you use your mobile device to help you with time management? And if yes, what do you use within your mobile device? I'm kind of curious about that.
All right. Lynn is asking all of us a question of if we use our mobile device, how do we use it to manage our time? So let's have some hands raised, or just shout it out, whatever you want to do. I'm all ears here.
I see.
Okay, got a couple of hands now. Let's see, Melanie and Pat. Let's go to Melanie, Mel, and then we'll come back to you again, Pat. Go ahead, Mel.
I manage time by again, alarm setting, not just for work, for meetings we have with, the lives and so. So if I take a nap, I set an alarm as to a certain time when I will be up, so I don't miss or jump up the chair. Jump up
Right. Well, I've done that. Jump out of the chair thinking you're going to be late.
Yeah, I thought I was late a couple of times, but I wasn't. Okay, the other thing I do is the Samsung Notes, because I have an Android. I do manage my time by putting in a lot of notes. My Samsung Notes is overfilled with a lot of things regarding and passive and, pins and all those other things like passwords. And there's a lot of things I do on my Android, on my cell phone. Like if I want to look something up for managing time, for example, I go to the chat GPT, the new one, or managing time. Sometime whilst I'm at work, I would make reels or do reels, create reels, because it's not hard to do when you're on your cell phone. So managing the reels is more geared to what we're doing on passive, and I just paste it on Facebook or elsewhere, wherever I can. So these are the three things. There's more, but these are the three things I remember now.
All right, we'll be back to you for more of that, so bear with us, and we'll bear with you. Let's go to Pat Green again. Go ahead, Pat.
There was something else I was going to say and just left me. Sorry. Maybe it's a secret.
That's all right. We'll be here a while longer. You can think of it and just raise your hand. We'll call on you again.
It'll come back to you.
Okay. I know what it was. I used my clock, my alarm clock on my phone to remind me when I need to get up to do something. That's what it was. Sorry, John.
Terrible.
Knock that one in.
Well, all righty. That all being said, John and Pat, let's go to Elizabeth Vade. Elizabeth, go ahead and unmute if you can.
Hello, Rob. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You are audible. Go ahead,
thank you.
Elizabeth.
Okay, I'm not going to turn my TV on, because if I do, I think I'm going to be finding it hard for the microphone again. So I'm going to just talk, okay? Is that okay?
That's fine. Go ahead.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Okay, with time management, I am a retired senior, of course. And when I was in the workforce, the timing was different. Today, I'm just relaxing and working with my business on passive, and that's where my time comes in, the time management. So every day, at the age of 70 plus, I get up at about 3 o'clock for my meditation. And then after that, I have a to-do list that I follow each day. And on that to-do list, I have the webinars all written down that I can try to manage to be there, depending on the timing of all those webinars that are appearing each day. I have made it a priority to be here on Rob Lynn with my timing, because it's 10 o'clock, so it's giving me enough time to be here. But before that, to-do list is always to do with my laundry, to attend to friends if they come to the house. In PNG, we have a lot of friends that we need to go and visit, and we have things coming up that is unexpected, and it can disturb your timing that you have set to do certain things each day, and you can be disturbed. In PNG is very bad with that, and I must admit it is. Our timing is never fulfilled because of other unexpected things that pop up, and it interferes. But as far as on passive is concerned, Rob, I have tried my very best to keep my to-do list in order. so that I can attend these webinars and learn from you guys and whatever is going on. And then, of course, I teach others, like mine in Papua New Guinea, my team. I will go and ask, hey, listen, this webinar is coming on at this time. Have you got it down on your calendar? You know, stuff like that. So I help others to manage their timing as well, especially the founders. So that's how I'm using my timing as a senior, retired senior. Lots of time is spent in, you know, I find time to rest during the daytime too. So that is also on my to-do list. But otherwise, my time management is always going with efficiencies, you know. Efficiency is very important. Excuse me, whatever time and whatever things I want to do, I want to make sure that I do it properly. And I do set aside time for some sewing to be done just to keep me going, stuff like that. But otherwise, it's all to do with on passive nowadays. Thank you so much, Rob. That's what I have to say.
All right.
Thank you for that nice share. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. What? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for
Liz
listening.
got something to read while I make a quick pit stop, and then we'll go to Carmela.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Mr. Pit Stop today, my goodness.
Well, I took my medication early.
Okay. I want to say hi to Gina Liva. She's in the YouTube chat, and she says, I use the calendar, alerts, alarms, timer, etc. on my phone for time management. So, you know, we do encourage you, if you're in the YouTube live stream, if I'll try to remember to glance at it. And Sarananda says, no more friends. My job time is coming in my first morning. Oh, he said, don't know, not spend too much friends. Hi, Greg, Mr. Greg Hill. All right, I think that's it as far as contributions. Vivine says, Roblin Live is a must in all our to-do lists. Thank you, Vivine. She puts us in to do. That's pretty cool. And she says, PNGians are very welcoming because of this reason. Keeping our time doesn't work with us. Ha ha. It's called living in the moment. Can you relate, Elizabeth? Is that true?
Yes, it is. It is. Our timing can be so disturbing, yes. Thank you, Babine.
It's sort of like me and Hawaii, where we have Hawaiian time. And I think they also have like African time, Philippines time, if I'm not mistaken. Chris can correct me.
Yes.
So when you say, come to my house, let's say the party starts at 6 p.m., a dinner party. People don't show up at 6, they might show up at 9 or 10 at night. And that's
exactly, yes. It's just so bad. We don't keep the timing, yes.
Or if you tell, you know, like we have meetings with our Kenyans, and they say, okay, the meeting starts at noon. So people amble in at 12:15 or 12:30. It's just a normal thing. So you have to say start earlier, and knowing that they'll show up within 15 to 30 minutes. That's
right.
Hawaii. Same thing with Hawaii. People are very, very late. So yeah, it's just a cultural thing. Yeah. So
we hope that on passive will correct that. We're just hoping that on passive will correct that. Yeah. Do you hear me, Rob?
Yes, I did.
But on the other hand, if we're going to have time freedom and financial freedom, time might not have the same meaning for us, like having to get up at 6 a.m. to go to work by 7:30 or 8 might not be something we need to do anymore, right? So we'll have more leisure time. So we'll see. Let's see what happens.
That's for sure. Let's continue on now. Let's go to Mel and Carmela, or vice versa, whoever was first.
Say hi to Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. Hello. How are you? Thank you for turning your camera on.
Hello, hello.
I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. And you, ma'am?
I'm fine.
Namaste. Namaskar. Welcome.
Namaste.
Welcome.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate you. And let's now go to, we'll go to Mel, then we'll go to Carmela, if that's okay. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. I was the time thing, Lynn, you're correct. Because even here in Canada, sometimes we want to meet with some, and I forgot that BC is 3 hours, British Columbia is 3 hours behind us, and other places like in the States even, it's like 3 or 4 hours behind us. So it's really managing time is of, it doesn't match up, it doesn't add up. But I wanted to say one of the ways I manage my time, again, it's micromanaging. It's not always about work. It's not always about on passive. It's about our taking charge of our own self, clearing out our minds and doing things that would help us, because I find I get overly tired if I am doing too many things, especially this 2 past week. It was like I was waking up odd hours, like late, sometimes too early. I can't go to bed, and things like that. So I think it's good that we take care of ourselves, give ourselves time. We know that on passive is there for us. We know that things are going to happen, but in the meantime, we should really take care of ourselves. Like even if it's to leave everything behind and go window shopping, which I like to, even if I don't shop. But I just love to watch the things in the store. I love to talk to people when I meet them outside and things like that. So that for me helps me in managing my time. It helps me in my personal life as well. And it helps me to focus on certain things. Like sometimes you're outside and you happen to throw your eyes on something and it gives you an idea, So that's all these things. To me, it's way of managing your time and putting effort into your everyday life or work life. And that's about it. Done.
Up, pop up, and you have to be particular, and responsibility is very important. And my father taught me that I have to be responsible to come on time if each time I have a meeting, not to be late. It's not nice to be late to the meeting. If someone is waiting to you on time, when
It's
you
not
are late, you
nice.
take time, and it's not fair. So
Yeah.
be on time if you have a meeting. Never late. So put the alarm clock, put mention you what time you have to go. And for example, yesterday I have to be in Haifa, which is far away from my home, 1.5 hours. I go to Waze. If you don't, it's application. Show me how long it takes me the way, and I prepare myself to know how long is the way and how many time I have to wait for finding a place to put my car, because there is not always place for the car. And I go before, and I was on time 10 minutes before I have to be on the time that was mentioned. So you have to prepare yourself before to check out how much everything is taking, and to be on time if you have a meeting is important for yourself and for the other side too. And respectable the other side, it's also very important. For if you want somebody to respect you, you have to respect him first. This is my way. That's how I was educated since I was very small, and I educated my children the same. And this is my tip to everyone.
All right. Well,
Maybe
thank you, Carmela. Thank you for that. Good tips all the way around. Thank you.
And I see Rita and Arnon is here.
And Rita has her hand up. So Rita, go ahead, please. Rita, Lowe's.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Nice to see you all again. We are talking about time management. To be frank, it's very hard, especially, let me talk about myself and some of my people that came from Africa. Time management is very difficult, especially, let me talk about myself, especially for me, like I'm working 3 jobs, but one is in the weekend. So 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. The evening one I finish.
Oh, you muted yourself. Click unmute again.
Okay.
There we go.
So it's 11 around your time. That is the time that I finish my work, and the time I'm home is around 11:30. Taking shower, like that one is gonna be like around 12 midnight. And then when I want to talk to my people back home, normally around that time, which is 12, will be like 7 in the morning in Africa. So if there is anything, meetings, whatever it is, so imagine it will go sometimes until 2 in the morning. And you have to wake up at 8, but 8, you have to leave the house and go. So sometimes it's really very hard for us to keep the track, even the things that you love to do, you don't have time to do it. So it's gonna be depending on, is it gonna happen? Because sometimes like you can get just a call, or you can get like midnight. And if you put it off, like silent, it might be because always the phone, that the calls that are coming, somebody sick, somebody died, just like this. It's never a good news. Every time it's a bad news. And it's not something that is close family, and so it's a relative, like it's a close family. When it is a relative that far a little bit, you say, okay, you know what, I will talk to you tomorrow or something like that. But that is immediate family member. So you have to act, whether you have to think of sending money, whether you have to look or call other people, you have to do it around that time. So managing time is really difficult. So for me, I go according, believe me, I don't manage like, okay, maybe I will say that tomorrow I will be going there. But if nothing happened, then I will be there. But if anything happened, I'm sorry. I will call you that I will not be able to come, because it's not actually a priority. Even for things that luxury that we have to do for ourselves, I don't have it. I don't have it. So in terms of, if I'm talking about the Sudanese in general or Africans, we have a say. For example, if you are being invited in occasion, normally like kind of a joke, they will ask, do you mean like African time or Western time? Because African time, when they say you come at 4, you will be there at 6, like 2 hours later after after the time that you have been mentioned. So you will be late 2 hours. So normally when you are inviting people, when you want them to be in your occasion, for example, at 4, you have to tell them that they have to come at 2. But if it is Canadian or something like that, tell them that is at 4, because that is the time that these people will be there. So we have African time. We are working with African time, and we're working with with Western time. So if you're inviting white people, tell them that yes, it's at 4. But if you're telling, for example, African person and so, or especially Sudanese, you have to tell them that is at 2. So at 4 they will be there. Thank you. Bye. So, and this guy told him that, no, the guys said, no hurry in Africa. No hurry in Africa. So you have to do things like on your own time. So when came to the time of money, he said, okay, I'm going to delay the money, the payment. So when the guys came and said that, okay, they need now their salary, the guy told him that no hurry in Africa. They told him that if you want to go dead to your family, you better tell us that no. They said, money no joke, money, right? But if it is what?
Well, all righty. Thank you, Rita. We appreciate that very much. So let's go back to Carmela. Go ahead, Carmela. Thank you, Rita.
I want to remind you, I was in the army. In the army, there is not, you have to be on time. If you miss your time, you get punished. So better be on time. And they teach you to be on time. You can't miss the time. And we didn't have a alarm clock. Sometimes you feel the time in the air. To wake up on time, to get to the place, to do what you have to do. Everything is measured. When you want to be in a lifetime with the what to do, you have to measure how much time it takes you each things, and then you know how to make the list where you go and how to go and what to do. For example, you know the show is taking 2 hours, so you are 2 hours in the show. You finish this show, you go into the next show. It's in another time. You have to make a plan. If you're not making a plan, then the day sometimes passed and you didn't feel it. And then you ask yourself, what I did today? The day passed and I did nothing. So you have to make a plan. It's very important.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Oh, that's good stuff, Carmela. Thank you. Let's go back to Dawn and DL in Ohio, please.
Couple prayers for the folks in Dubai with that intensive flooding that they have going on. Also, that volcano in Indonesia recently, just the other day, I believe it was. And then a prayer for Chris Johnson, actually, on his way home. He's my northern neighbor just across the state line here. And then also for Greg Hill's wife to get better, obviously. And for safety of Carmela. Consider her definitely a new friend. But also, as far as On Passive is concerned, to time management, we're all going to be independent contractors in one way or another. So we have to run our business the way we see fit. And you're going to have to be able to time manage that time. So I already have a game plan in my mind and kind of written down what I plan to do. But we're going to all have that individual preference to what we want to do. So, I mean, that's something certainly to think about as far as time management. So it's a good subject tonight, Rob. Back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that input for sure, for sure. All right. Who else would like to hop on board here and give us a little bit about what they do, what you do for managing your time?
Is maybe we could also address the people in the chat to go ahead and offer them that we will read their comments.
We will read their comments. In fact, we'll do that right after Greg Hill. Let's go to Greg Hill in the San Juan Islands.
Give us your strategies. Write it in the chat. We'll read their responses, okay? Folks in the chat. And also in the YouTube chat.
Right on.
There.
Kick me out, so. Okay, so go ahead, Greg.
My wife is doing fine, much better than she was, and we're just waiting for a biopsy to come back, and that'll probably be next week, and so then we'll know the total understanding of what's happening. But anyway, God is good, and we take one day at a time. So as far as work is concerned and strategies, working for myself, I've learned one thing that I have had to learn how to do, and I think it's one of the most difficult things to do, but you have to know how to do it. And I call it shifting gears. And when you shift gears, that means something else is entered into your timeline. And how do you handle that? So that's all I want to say. Basically, you have to learn how to shift gears and go on to the next thing and fit that piece of whatever it may be into your timeline. And that's how I've always looked at it, to make sure that something is being done. That's just kind of part of life. We have to take what's given us and we do the best with what we can. We take that lemon and we make lemonade out of it.
Sounds like you adapt as you go.
Pretty much you have to.
Right.
You know.
Yeah,
I
man.
never really had a schedule other than my getting up in the morning. My body's already set for that for the last 45, 50, 60, whatever many years it is. I wake up at 5:30. I wake up 3 minutes before the alarm clock goes off, even though I set it. That's just what happens. So I set it just in case I won't wake up because I'm tired or whatever. But my body, no matter how many hours I only got, it's going to wake me up at 5:25. It's weird.
0525 in the San Juan Islands. All right. I got it.
Okay.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, here we go now. Let's see who else you got to. All right, nobody's hands are raised. Oh, you're going to make me do it, aren't you? Yes, you are. Pedro Jose Estrada Salada, something tells me you manage your time because you were an accountant for years. Is that true?
You're going to unmute?
Go ahead and unmute.
Is he on camera?
He is. I see him at
Oh,
top,
there you
top
are.
left.
He's saying, hold on. He's trying. Oh, you're unmuted now.
Go ahead, Pedro.
Okay, I don't see. Oh, okay, here I am. Okay, thank you. Yes, when I was in the workforce, I did pretty good following a routine, but that's been about 10, 12, 13 years. I changed completely. I try to just set up an alarm whenever I need to do something. And I heard from Mr. Mufara that prioritizing things is best. So with the time that you have available, try to see what is most important and start from there. So, but it's something that I have to implement because I have gotten off the routine. When I was driving with Uber, I did whenever I was available, I would do whatever I did. So that doesn't help to keep a routine because I could just turn on my app from my house and I would get a call and start get going. And once I was going, I would be going maybe all day. But since I stopped about a year ago, not having a routine is very difficult, but I set alarms. That's how I use my phone. Whenever I need to, I want to do something, I set an alarm, and that reminds me that that is important to do. So yeah, having a routine, I think is a great thing. Evaluating how much time you have to do. Hopefully, it won't be derailed by the things that can happen during the day. But prioritizing, I think, is something that I'm going to get into practicing because there is so much to do with on-passives right now. I could be doing 100 things. I have a lot of connections that I can contact, and I've been slacking because not having a routine. But I'm sending at least one email, one link here and there, and wherever I find people, I talk to them. But this will get very busy. I know it will get very busy. Once everybody's going, you would want to just be not left behind. But now is the time to start training yourself. So that's all I want to say. I appreciate that Don and DL, the way they keep organized. No doubt they don't want to retire because they don't want to expire. So that is it's a good thing, and we have much to learn from you too. I enjoy very much Dawn's heartfelt expression towards Carmela the other day, offering even a room if it was necessary. That is very commendable. That's a godly thing to do. Well, thank you so much.
All right, Pedro, thank you very much for that information, and we appreciate it. I'd like to read a couple of the in the YouTube chats from Vavine Bene. She says, shifting gears, as Greg mentioned, will be highly discouraged in On Passive Journey because we will be in a few different and important places at any given time, making important decisions on the fly. So it's important to be able to adapt, as Greg said, for sure, because things are going to come at us fast and furious, it looks like, and that's good stuff. I've got one more I'd like to read. 𝕄𝕒𝕟𝕒𝕚 says, hello, Rob Lynn, greetings from Nigeria. Managing time is a very important and good topic you have chosen. And listening to your chats, it helped much for one to digest for the better, even after the live chat. All right. Well, that's good. So there's somebody that is able to plan ahead and use what he's got in front of him. That is good stuff, both you and Vavine.
Yeah, and then I think she said one more thing at the end.
Okay.
Vavine.
At the end. Okay, let me look.
At the bottom.
Oh, Vavine says the world is changing rapidly, and true leadership goes with the flow, as Greg says, and not tunnel visioned. Having a plan is very important. I agree with that 100%. You got to have a plan and you got to work it.
Yes.
So have a plan and work your plan is the name of the game.
And I see that chart. Oh, let me check what you see. 1 second. Oh, check your camera because he says Twist doesn't see you. Let's see. Do I see you? Do you guys see Rob on the panel?
I see me.
You folks see him? Yeah, I see him as well. Maybe you got to refresh, Chris. Try refreshing.
He wasn't though. He just appeared.
Oh, did you just turn your camera on?
True.
Oh, you had your camera off all this time?
I didn't realize.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris.
If I'm not muted, my camera's off. I don't know. Just can't get good help these days.
I'm glad you're back on camera. That's the main thing.
All right,
and I wanted
you.
to read a comment.
All right.
Elizabeth Bade says to Rita Loteka, PNG and Africa will have to develop a changed mindset. Thank you, Carmela, for your sharing. And Charlie Ellis says, I manage my time rehearsing over and over again in my back office with my tools that are provided to me. Anybody else want to say something? Oh, Ashit, you're more than welcome. Let us know what you do to manage your time, and we'll be glad to read your comments out. And then Elizabeth wants everybody to know, she says, I am now serious about gaining knowledge, reading and learning about the products, doing this according to my quote-unquote to-do list. That's really nice.
That's good stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And good morning to Pedapali Aruna.
All right, Pedapali.
Every night she's with us. Thank you.
All righty.
Anybody else?
All right. Well, we've got.
Oh, I see. Mel.
Mel, go ahead, Mel.
I wanted to contribute to what Elizabeth mentioned. It's true. We have to manage our time. Like if we don't have the time whilst we are working, actually we have breaks. So on my break, I always keep onpassive.com open. I have it every day open, and the RLL, Rablin Live Chat, open. And I check once in a while to see if there's any news coming out. And the other thing I do is try my best to see if I can, as I said, create certain little things that are short form in on passive, like in the clubs. I don't always go to clubs, or I used to go often, but lately I haven't been. But I try my best to see what I can do, one little thing a day, and so I don't have to miss out. I don't always read the notes, but I try my best to do whatever I can. It's too bad that we are hardwired at work. Otherwise, I could have been attending meetings whilst I'm working. So at least my phone would be on, but I can't do that because they're listening to everything. But I
Right.
try. Yeah,
All
but
right, you're doing a good job. Nope,
yeah,
you're doing
time
a good job.
management is of essence. I have been working for the same company for 21 years plus, going on 22, and my time management, like punctuality, is always good. It's almost close to 100, if not 198. The lowest I had was 97. So I get a plus for that. So I've been managing my
Star.
I know Black people over time, like Rita was saying, over time is really, that's why I was laughing when she was talking. We are always 2 hours, 1 hour late, but I try to adhere the habits of Canadians, really and truly. So,
Well, all righty. Thank you for that, Mel. Yeah. Okay. We're going to continue on now. We're going to have in just a few minutes, we'll have 2 of our fine folk from the deaf community, Miss Deb and Mr. Cecil. So we'll get started with that. Let me wait till Lynn comes back. I've got a little bit of a thing going on with my tummy. That's why I had my camera off. So Lynn is getting me some Alka-Seltzer. So I'm going to take a swig of that. And but in the meantime, if anyone else would like to comment before we go to signing, that'd be great. Let me see if there's any other hands. Don't see any at the moment. Tomorrow, let's talk tomorrow, shall we? Let's talk Saturday. Let's talk 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Let's talk OES India. Yeah, where we have our wonderful Sifu Francis Tay will be in-house along with Chris Tiazone doing OES India. And it will be in both, I think is it in Tamil or Tamil? I think it's Tamil and Hindi, both. And then it'll be translated. We'll have 1 or 2 folks doing the translation. So it's very easy to follow, with the translation. So that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 9 p.m. in sunny Singapore. So, but both times are in this, just 12 hours apart. Philippines and Asia are 12 hours different than the Eastern time zone. All right. Are you on your way back?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, I'll give you 2 seconds. How's that? And then your time is up. All right, let me take another peek. It looks like I'll have to stall for another couple of minutes. If anybody else has anything, I'd love to hear from you. Let's see, and then tomorrow night, which will be Saturday night, Rob Lynn Live will be back with our 605th, that's 605 broadcast, 605 broadcasts consecutively. So we'll be back with that tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'm going to take a swig of this here Alka-Seltzer, so bear with me a minute. Lynn's going to take the floor for a moment.
Yes, Alka-Seltzer is a miracle thing, so he'll feel better very shortly. Oh, okay, just check the chat. Oh, we have Sanju Amal Kaiperi. Hi, how are you, Sanju? Good to have you here. And Jig Bodhi says hello to everyone. You're probably working, right, Jig Bodhi? Otherwise, you would be here on the panel. I know ya. Okay, so we're going to go now to sign language time. And we have 2 teachers, and we've got, we have Deborah Long and Cecil, who will be teaching us tonight. We're going to start with Cecil. He's going to be teaching. I'll be speaking for him anyway, so no need to go over his words yet. And then Deb will be teaching words, signs related to our discussion tonight, which is pretty cool. So she's going to be teaching manage your time, schedule, booked, timeout, block, distraction, frequent breaks, yes and no, strategies and plans, balance, work, and life. So she'll be second. So we'll start with Cecil tonight. Are you ready, Cecil? Ready? Okay, let's go to the, we'll go to the side view. 1 second, you guys. And everybody look for Cecil. Scroll up, scroll down until you see Cecil. He says, hello, you guys, can you see me? He's asking, am I clear? You see me? All right, so now we're gonna go over the signs, and the first sign is talk, T-A-L-K, talk, talk, talk. Okay, the next one, or talk, it can be this talk. Oh, this is speaking, right? Speaking, speaking. I'll do it sideways so you can see. Speaking. This next word is voice. The letter V on your throat going up. Voice, voice, voice. Yelling. This hand shape, face it this way and up. Yelling, yelling. Might be able to see it better on the side. Yelling, yelling. Sign language. Sign language. It's the letter L. Wiggling. Sign language. ASL, which means American Sign Language. ASL. 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 American Sign Language. Word. Index finger and then the other finger touches it like this. Word. Word. Spelling. Wiggle your fingers from left to right. Spelling. Spelling. Left to right. Okay. Mic. Doesn't it look like a microphone? Mic. 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 Hear. Sounds coming into the ear. So this is hear. H-E-A-R, to hear something. Bang loud. Bang loud. Loud bang. 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 And this is the sound for sounds. The letter S coming out from your ear. Sounds. Wiggle it. Wiggle the S. Sounds. Sounds. Noise. The letter N moving this way. Back and forth. Noise. Quiet. This hand shape, quiet, quiet. You can sign that. That's beautiful. The next word is peace. 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 Oh, I'm sorry, that was peace. Peaceful. 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 Okay. And the last one is busy. Busy. Thank you, everyone. Good job. Congratulations.
Excellent, everybody. Excellent.
All right. Now we have Dick Bodie coming in. Welcome, Dick Bodie. And Monica is here. Welcome, Monica. As well as John JJB Tidan. Evidently, he's coming back in again, which is good. And we're going to go to Deb. Deb, let's see, did she disappear? Oh, she had to come back in, I see. You disappeared and you came back again, Deb. Yeah. All right. Yes. Okay. Let me see if I pinned everybody. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so we're gonna go to Deb, and she's gonna take the floor. Everybody keep muted, please, while Deb teaches us. Go ahead, Deb.
Hello, everyone. How's today? Good? Very excited. I will be teaching manage your time. Manage, back and forth, alternate your time. Manage your time. Good. Schedule. It's like a calendar. Booked. It's full. Booked. Time out. Black. To black out things you don't need. Black. Subtraction for the eyes. You want to focus the distraction. Frequent breaks. I need a break. So frequent breaks. Yes. It's like a stick in your head. Yes. No. Like, no. Sorry. I'm full. I'm booked. No. Strategies and plans. I'm going to take plans. Plans, strategies, them. Balance. You have to balance. You don't want it way up or way down. Balance. Always balance the time. Balance. Work. And 2 hours. Life. Balance. Work. Life. Got it? Thank you.
We can hear you, Cecilyn.
Angeline, if you're talking to Deb and
Wonder, I was talking to myself.
please
People
inform
wondering
us,
what I'm
okay?
saying.
Okay.
Okay, let me
I
begin,
thought you were
people.
doing sign. I thought you were doing sign language for us.
I forgot to unmute. Okay, let's let Piran come in first, and Patience, Oseware come in, as well as Sukanti. All right, and we're gonna do a picture taking and with the sign for 𝕄𝕒𝕒𝕗𝕖, which is, so everybody make this sign. I'm gonna take a picture. You guys ready? Everybody doing this?
Yeah.
See the picture? Okay, everybody. 1, 2, here we go. Okay. And now say that. And then we can do one more. Okay, now we're gonna do hi Piran. Welcome. Okay, so then we have pick a sign. We're all gonna sign your sign. Take a picture, which easy to see. Something. She's gonna pick a sign. Oh, distraction. Okay. So these are your eyes, you guys. Eyes are going to the side because you're distracted. Not on your face, John, in front of your face. Like this, John. Move the same direction. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Okay, everybody ready? You're gonna sign distracted. Right? Piran, copy us. Distracted. Ready? See? Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, so nice. Let me save that. Thank you, Deb.
Well, all righty. Let's take a look at the time. It's 9:45, just in time. John, are you going to sing for us tonight?
Chris,
I am.
Well, let's go to John Barilla for a song, shall we?
Okay, I noticed Chris just typed distraction, and distracted 20 times. I think his keyboard got stuck. I don't think he would type it 20 times ordinarily.
No,
I think
Actually, it's Angeline, Rob. It is for the live stream audience to see the words that we are demonstrating and teaching.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. Okay, now it makes sense. Thank you.
Okay.
I was like, what?
It's
I
not
got
the
it. I
it's
get
not
it.
the sticky fingers there, Mel.
All right. Thank you. All righty. Where are we at now?
We're ready for John Barilla and his song.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. So tonight, let me see if I'm in the right place. Going to be a little bit of a difference in the fact that it's not a love song, and it's kind of a theatrical song, so I get to perform it a little bit. But it's actually from musical theater, but going way back as far as its roots. Anyway, the song is a modern song in the sense that it was a big hit. It was called Mac the Knife. I think probably everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but that's a pretty well-known song for all times. It's been around, like I say, the first person that had this song as a hit was Louis Armstrong. I mentioned about Louis a while back when I did like Wonderful World or one of his songs that, he was actually known. You don't think of his voice as big because he had a raspy voice. And as he got older, it got more, but he was a singer and he was known for phrasing a song. So that's a great thing. I mean, his phrasing, think about that. If you think about Louis Armstrong singing. Anyway, so he had the first hit in the 50s of I'm sorry, but that's right. And but the person who had the biggest hit with this song would be Bobby Darin. In fact, this song made Bobby Darin, he was known, he was singing, but when he had a hit with this, Mac the Knife, oh boy. So a little bit about Mac the Knife. The song, it's actually from musical theater, but it has roots in a couple of different places. The song tells Mac the Knife. What is that Mac the Knife? It tells the story of a knife-wielding criminal of the London underworld from the musical, which was named, which was named for McHeath. The character is McHeath. That's Mac. Mac the Knife is a character in this musical. McHeath, so Mac the Knife of the title. Now, a little bit about it. It's actually the opening song from Threepenny Opera. Now, that was written by Bertolt Brecht, a great writer of the theater. And at any rate, the song was originally not the song, but the character of Mac the Knife comes from an earlier musical piece called, in the 1700s actually, called The Beggar's Opera. And this character of Mac the Knife was legendary. Captain Jack Mac the Knife, Jack Mac. Okay, here's the thing, though. Now, some people think that this evil character, this knife-wielding character, who was very dangerous and committed everything from robbery to rape to murder. I mean, really. Well, anyway, some people think that this is the real character of Jack the Ripper. Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's necessarily true myself from what I've kind of read about it. But in fact, in here, what does it say? Well, actually, it says in here that it was actually based on a character that was not true to life. It was a character that was a legendary character of this notorious serial killer, really. So anyway, that's a little bit about the character of Mac the Knife, and this is kind of the story of Mac the Knife. That's why I'm telling you all this, so you'll know who we're talking about. And you'll hear some other characters' names mentioned there in the musicals, especially the Threepenny Opera, which is what Bertolt Brecht wrote, Threepenny Opera. And that's where this song comes from, Mac the Knife. Okay, so let's get to the song. Okay, are we still going? Yeah, we're still, yeah. Oh boy, we're getting lucky maybe. Every time I say that, something happens. Okay, let's see what happens here. I want to go full screen. All right, here it comes. Mac the Knife. Oh, so that's a story of Mac the Knife.
Trying to make.
Done.
Thank
Great.
you.
I like that song a lot. It's
Yeah.
classic.
I love songs about murdering, knife wielding bad guys myself. I mean, in fact, my evil twin forced me to sing that song tonight. He loves the character of Mac the Knife.
Oh, I see. Okay, we want to go to Don Swihart and DL. Go ahead. You're up.
Thanks, Lynn. Appreciate that, John. Well done. That Mac the Knife was also recorded by Frank Sinatra with Quincy Jones. Frank Sinatra called the Bobby Darin version definitive. That was his word, definitive. And it reached number 2 in 1959. There you go. Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear. It's another one of those songs that everybody who was anybody recorded it for, of course, so I could have I almost read the list, but sometimes I feel like I'm going on too long. So thanks for bringing that up, though. Thank you.
You did well,
Thank
John.
you.
Appreciate you.
Very interesting history. We have comments in the chat. We have Carmela. She says, thanks, John. Chick Bodie says, thank you for the song, John. Irena Stexala says, nicely done, John. And we have Monica Davis. She says, good job, John. Melanie says, good song, John. Wonderful. Patricia Green says, thank you, John. Love the song, Mac the Knife. Angela Lalande says, awesome song on a Friday night. I love the ending. And Sukanti says, very nice song. And speaking of Sukanti, she'd like to speak. Go ahead, Sukanti. You can unmute. Sukanti, or it might be her husband. We shall find out shortly. Go ahead and unmute, Sukanti. All righty. Maybe technical problem. Oh, there. You're unmuted. We hear you. Oh, you muted yourself again. You were unmuted a second ago. You want to try to unmute again?
Hello.
Hi, Sukanti.
Everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hi now. Hi. Hello everyone. John sir, very nice song. Very nice song. Very nice song. Thank you. नील मैम वन संग हमारी हिंदी के लिए.
No, we talked about it. Kapil talked to you already.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your understanding.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Sukanti.
Thank you.
All righty. Thanks to everybody. Last call for comments. Nice to see you, Balash, on camera. Hi, Balash.
Namaste, namaste, ma'am. Namaste, namaste.
Namaste.
Kamala ma'am, namaste. Jahan sir, namaste. Beautiful song. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, last call. Any other comments or questions before we end? Rob's not feeling too well, so he went to lie down. So I'm going to take it from here, from this point. I hope he can just rest, get some sleep, and he'll probably feel better. He's just got nausea. And you know how you feel when you're nauseous. You feel pretty lousy, so we'll let him go and rest. Yes, go ahead, Gray.
Are you live streaming?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to share a little tiny video that I made for actually for tonight that Cecil and Deborah did.
Okay, what we can do is we can end the program officially, and then I'll stop the live streaming and the
Okay,
recording, and then we can show it. How's that?
that's fine. I was just making it while we did this, so I have no clue how it's going to come out, but
Okay.
because I was multitasking as we were going, but
Alrighty.
it's really short.
Yeah,
It's
no problem.
downloaded to my desktop right now, so you'll have to make me a co-host so I can upload it onto the.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
I
Pedro must
see.
be having a hard. I don't
I,
know. I keep
I see
selecting him.
Patricia
Go
Green's
ahead, Chris.
virtual hand is raised.
Oh, really? Okay, go ahead, Pat. Pat, I don't see your hand, but certainly go ahead.
Creature of habit, so that's why I
Yeah,
work, taking phone calls, right?
yeah, no problem. I'm the same. I'm the same. Okay, let's go to
Okay,
Armin.
Lynn.
I see Armin has his hand up. Go ahead, Armin. Go ahead and unmute. I see your hand raised, Armin. Are you trying to speak, Armin? Your hand is raised, Armin. Did you mean to raise your hand?
I say like this. I wish Rob, first recovery. I hope he will be okay. We pray for
Thank
him.
you. Well, thank you so much. All right. Anybody else? Last call. I don't know what Armin means by all those hand motions, but you're not unmuting. If you're trying to speak, you need to unmute. We're wrapping up, Armin. Okay, so let's do a final picture. It's a nice 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 of you on the screen, so it's a beautiful picture. So can we all smile and maybe do I love you? Would be nice, if you don't mind, everybody. Get your I love yous ready. Oh, yep. Get your I love yous in the screen. Rita, you can make I love you, Rita. Make your hand in the middle. We don't see you. You're out of the screen. The other way. Yep. But show your face. Okay. Yeah. There you go. All right. Everybody got it? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And don't forget, I put the pictures in the messenger chat, okay? The Rob Lynn messenger chat. If you're not in the chat and you want to be, just get a hold of me and we'll add you. Or get a hold of anybody here and we'll make sure we add you to the group. All right? All right, so Armin, I assume you're okay. You're good. You look happy. I think we're good. Let's look at the chat. Tomorrow at the same time for our next show. Love to everybody. Don't forget to look at the pictures in the messenger chat for Rob Lynn Live. Love to everybody.
You want me to do my
Everybody
video?
Oh yeah. I forgot. Okay,
Oh,
so you guys know me, right? No,
I
that's
was,
fine.
I was going to let you close.
I'm truly a senior citizen, and it shows when I forget these things that I just said I'm going to do. So let me go.
Yes, Angeline, if you could stop the recording. Hello? Hello? Oh.
about it. Hard to know, since he's running that section. The live stream, okay, because I don't know if it stopped. I think it's still running. Are you there, Chris? He might have stepped away from his computer. Who knows, right? Let us know. Chris, come back and let us know, because we won't know the live stream stopped till you tell us it stopped. He could have gotten booted. Who knows? He's here in 2 devices. I see Chris 2 is here. Well, I want to just be able to tell people, if you guys want to go, you're free to go, because we're just waiting for the live stream to stop. If you want to stay, you're welcome to. No, we have to make sure
This
the
is
live
a
stream
this is
stopped.
a
I don't
human
know.
pal video. It's not a YouTube.
Okay. It has no music, right?
No.
Okay. I'm assuming, let me check real fast if he stopped the live stream. What happens is when we do video shares, the live stream is affected. That's why we don't do it during the live streaming.
Right.
Let me see if, okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay. No problem.
Unmute and say goodbye.
Bye. See you later. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thanks, John.
Good night.
Hi, Greg.
Bye,
Again.
Good night.
Good night.